You have, I just think you have an amazing voice. I mean, of course, that's why you're on the show. But I'm.
Thank you.
You do. It's very, to me, it's just, there's something very soothing about your voice. I enjoy it very much. But of course, the whole season, there's so many memorable moments. But is there one particular performance or moment that you shared with the coach that really stands out to you in your time with The Voice?
I think for me, the most blend of who I am as an artist and how I write songs was in To Make You Feel My Love that I did. And that was more because I really am a guitar player, and as much as I'm a singer or anything else. And it's kind of like a bond with like building up heavier guitar instrumentation is kind of more the stuff I love in music. So that for me was one of my favorite moments.
What is something that you're just not gonna want to remember from this experience? Because there's so many great things. What is there?
I have a few actually. Yeah.
Go for it.
There's like so many great. Well, first of all, singing without a guitar means that I'm about to look incredibly awkward, and it's just a guarantee. And I know it, and to know it's coming is even that much more daunting. But I would say the moments where I sang without a guitar or had to dance at all are probably gonna haunt me in my dreams. But I'm still grateful. It was all fun. It's all been fun. But those are the parts where I was cringing a little bit.
How are you gonna take tomorrow? A win, lose, or draw? Like, are you gonna hope the day goes long, or just like, do you want to get to the show immediately? Like, what's kind of the feelings of that?
Well, I have the schedule, so I know a bit, but I just want to soak it in, man. You know, these are some of my best friends, and I have a competitive nature, but I'm not here competing to win against people. I'm just here trying to do the best that I can. It's just me against me, really. And I'm just having fun now. You know, I got Saved by America last week. I had my bags packed. I mean, this for me is just such a blessing and a bonus that I'm really just having a good time.
Is it just me and you, Russ? Because I'll go again.
Yeah, we can back and forth.
Okay.
Ping pong.
Ian, in this whole experience, what advice would you give to other singers that are trying to get their music out there?
I probably never would have done this if it wasn't for my fiance submitting a video for me. I never thought that I was near good enough or, talented enough to make that work, and literally didn't want to ever kind of be a part of something like that for maybe fear of, failing. I don't know. There's probably a lot of fears inside of that, but I would just tell them to do it. I mean, just do it. There's nothing to lose in this life. It's so short. And no's aren't that bad. And if you're in music, you got to get used to about 1 million no's per every one yes. So I would just say, just do it,
So if you win tomorrow, you might have to get married on stage then.
Oh, I don't know about that, but.
And Blake should marry you guys, by the way. My suggestion.
Oh, Blake, I think I'm actually going to have Jim marry us.
Oh, yeah.
He is Pastor Jim. I don't know if Blake's if he's certified for that.
He can.
He probably is, though. Yeah. I actually, you know what? I'm pretty much positive Blake could marry anybody anywhere.
When it comes to seeing everybody else's performances tonight, is there, if you were in one of their bodies, who would you like to have experienced with their song of tonight?
Oh, I love John Holiday and Dez. They're two of my best friends on this show and in life, really. And, John, he's my next door neighbor. We've been, hanging out since day one. And I think that he possesses one of the most unique and beautiful and rare voices I've ever heard in my life. And for me, I think his lowest note starts around my highest note. So I can't imagine that. But yeah, John Holiday, 100%.
Mark, go ahead and jump in if you're you're able to.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I got switched out unwittingly somehow, but I'm back. Ian, I'm just congratulations on your performances tonight. I was curious about the song "Never Learn" in particular, and apologies if you've already talked about it. But when you were singing that, did by chance your daughter come to mind?
Oh, the whole time, right before I get on stage, you know, sometimes I have a tendency to get sucked into the production going on around me, and I just, you know, I said a small little prayer, and I just had her in my mind, and I know that if I'm singing with the right intention, no matter what the results are, it won't matter because it'll be authentic. So she was on my mind the whole time.
How did you feel singing that song in particular?
I really love it. You know, I think it's a great message, and it's not sad. You know, it's kind of like an uplifting, just, you know, kind of just just recognizing something in life, and it's just always good to remember that. You know, where it's like it's always good to remember to protect the innocence as long as you can. You know.
I assume the show's already changed your life, regardless of what happens tomorrow night, but it could really change 24 hours from now. How much do you
Yes,
think
it
about
could.
that?
I don't think about it. I know that it's a possibility, but I just, you know, I live my life one day at a time. And, you know, today was this show and tomorrow will be that show and those results will be what they'll be. But I can only do my best, and I really love everybody here. So if I don't win, I'm going to be almost just as happy for one of my friends to have their lives changed.